Breaking news in that Michigan prison break, the Department of Corrections has suspended 2 employees from the Ionia Correctional Facility.
And this is the man who escaped from that facility Sunday night, 40-year-old Michael Elliot, serving 5 life sentences for killing 4 people in 1993. Police in LaPorte County caught him Monday night. He's still in jail there. WSBT's Denise Bohn met with the DOC in Lansing today. Denise, you found out exactly how he escaped and why the 2 employees were suspended.
That's right, Cindy. The DOC investigation is still ongoing, but today they suspended a lieutenant and an officer who worked at that prison. Now, both men are suspended indefinitely, a week of that without pay. Meanwhile, we learned details about how Elliot escaped and how he was gone for more than 2 hours before guards noticed he was even missing.
It was obvious monumental failure, for sure.
The Michigan Department of Corrections is on the hot seat after 40-year-old Michael Elliot, a man serving 5 life sentences for killing 4 people in 1993, was able to evade several security measures to break out of the Ionia Correctional Facility on Sunday night.
Fled from Michigan because of my sentence. They want to give me no second chance.
DOC spokesman Russ Marlin says Elliot was transferred to Ionia 5 years ago and had exhibited good behavior. He was not under 24-hour surveillance and was not in a regular jail cell, but instead an open-style pole barn where inmates are in a communal bunk room. Investigators reviewed internal security video showing how Elliot got away.
We can see exactly when he left his housing unit, and he was supposed to be heading to the chow hall for dinner, and he did not go. He went into a different direction. Toward
a sally port in the fence used for deliveries and prisoner transports, off limits to inmates, but somehow Elliot eluded guards, slipped on a white kitchen worker's jumpsuit he had stolen, and wiggled his way out.
He used his hands to create a hole in the fence and then went through that hole.
He wiggled through. He's not a big guy.
Not a big guy.
Motion sensors around the fence failed to go off.
But when you tested them later, and you've tested them since, they work.
Correct.
Investigators are also looking at whether guards were distracted by the Super Bowl game going on at the time of Elliot's escape.
He picked Super Bowl Sunday, whether he thought there was some benefit to going at that particular time right during the game. He had put a lot of thought into this, no doubt.
And Marlin says there is no doubt the DOC will do everything possible to make sure this never happens again.
We will make improvements. We learn from every single escape and escape attempt. We're going to take some lessons away from this one.
The DOC expects to have their internal investigation finished by next week. Jen, it's over to the governor's office right now.
Now, they're trying to get Elliot back to Michigan. He's fighting extradition. How's it going?
Cindy, the DOC filed that extradition paperwork yesterday and sent it to the governor's office. Their hope is to have Elliot back in Michigan in 2 weeks. And Cindy, we learned Elliot will not be going back to the Ionia prison, though instead he'll be going to a maximum security facility in the Upper Peninsula.
Denise, thanks very much. And as you know, along with the Department of Corrections, Michigan's Attorney General announced today that his office will also investigate the escape. Governor Rick Snyder called for an exhaustive investigation and said the state will do whatever it has to do to prevent future prison escapes.
Well, the snow days are